What it do, y'all? It's your boy Yacht City 360. Bring out another one. November 21st, 2024. Nick drunk, just a little bit. Nothing crazy, but it's enough. But finna go over here and fuck with this box Chevy. Finna see what's up with the starter, why it's making the noise it was making, y'all. Like a crunching, growling. So I don't know if the starter's too close to the flex plate, or when I tightened it down, when I was tightening down the long bolt, the last one, it made like a clicking noise, like when you're using a torque wrench. And I wasn't putting too much pressure on it, and I didn't have like the breaker bars, regular size, standard, probably 3/8 ratchet. So I'm thinking maybe the casing on the starter cracked, where the bolt goes through. If not, I don't know, because it was turning over cool. But the only thing I can think with continuous turning it over, if I did crack the case, the continuous turning it over was moving it a little bit, loosening it to where maybe it cocked at an angle to where now it don't really engage in nothing at all. So I'm finna go up under here and look at it. I'm thinking it's the cracked starter casing, or a tweak sideways or something. The flex plate, I think worst come to worst will probably be the block being cracked. But I didn't put that much pressure on there, so I don't know if the block will crack like that. Good engine, but if I crack the block, you know, shit, I don't really know if there's shit you could do. Not worth it. It's a 305, but it run good, and man, I think the miles is low, y'all. I'm ready, because when I pull that dipstick out, you can still see the dipstick through the oil. Like, the oil be still clean in the mug. So I'm finna get up in the black box, because that's the engine it came out of, or this is the car the engine came out of. How many miles is on here? Because what am I say? 83, 315. So the car's rough to an extent, but it's because where we live, and I ain't gonna say the people that had it, but it could be the people that had it. I don't think it has 183,000 miles. It probably do got 83,000 miles, because when you pull that dipstick out and that oil is so clean, y'all. I don't know, maybe that it just might not be no buildup in there, no carbon deposits or whatever. But I'm gonna go over here, hop under the box Chevy, y'all. I've been talking for a minute, and see what's my problem is. Cracked starter casing or something, flex plate. Worst come to worst, it's the cracked block. If it's a cracked block, I could take the engine that was originally in it, that I ended up swapping with the black box one, and throw that in the tan box, because I could throw that in there. But if I do that, I'm gonna have to swap the transmissions. So really, I can just do an engine swap and not mess with the transmissions. And I had to put a fuel pump on the new engine that'll go into the tan Chevy. I had to swap distributors too. I don't know. It is what it is. This weather ain't for it. I ain't really messing with it in this weather. Maybe I might. I don't know. But when you're dedicated, you're gonna do what you gotta do to keep your box Chevy on the road, y'all. Y'all stay tuned. Up underneath the whip, y'all. Just seen something. I'm looking around and I didn't even notice the obvious. Can't see that. Casing cracked. Can't see it there, but yeah. So I'm finna remove this, and hopefully I can get a swap at the stove. If not, I got my old starter. I'm gonna take that to the other store close to me, y'all. Man, I don't know. I gotta see what's up, y'all. Y'all stay tuned. Remove the starter, y'all. I undid the battery. You got two 9/16 bolts there. And up in there, you got, for your power battery cable, that's a 5/8. And you got the starter wire, which is an 8mm. see, under the car, I dropped the starter a little bit. Not too much, but I got my 5/8 wrench. I'm just doing this time before dropping it, because if you drop it and then you don't gotta support it up, you're gonna have the weight of the starter, which is roughly 20 pounds, hanging, pulling down on them wires. And you know, them wires, they shouldn't be, I mean, that much pressure shouldn't be on them wires, y'all. So I'm gonna remove that, and then once I remove the this 5/8 bolt nut, I'll be able to see my 8mm. So the 8mm that's on the starter bolt, or the starter, let me see. A little tough to see, y'all. I'm trying to hold y'all, but you see where I got the little ratchet. That 8mm nut's on the opposite side. So I see where it's at, so I'll just grab my ratchet and try to loosen that, y'all. I gotta move y'all out the way so I can see, but y'all get the picture. So I got that nut off there, and see, I'm removing the long bolt. Everything looked good there. I had to clean it off, but now I'm finna grab my ratchet and remove that bolt, and the starter gonna drop right through this area, y'all. It's easy, but it can be tougher being on your back, holding this 20 pounds up, not gonna get it straight. Let me see what it look like over there. Huh, the casing's cracked there too, y'all. I can't zoom y'all, but I'll show y'all in a minute. Got that new joint on deck, y'all. Philly, yes sir. So I didn't realize, y'all, on the starter, you know, it got 2 small prongs, the newer ones. I looked it up, but the guy I called, he said it got some right, or R and S. So I guess, I don't know if that's for starter or what, but the R, it was for the old school when they still had the points and stuff, but you put the purple wire on the S, and you don't worry about the R if you, in the box Chevy at least, because you know, you just got the, like the 2 pink or 2 red, they go to one eyelet, and then you got the power wire. Both of them go on the big one, and then your purple one goes there on the S. If you're holding it and the battery terminals up top, if it's not marked, it should be the one on the right. Not try to remember to line it up with your old one, or remember where your wire went, but it should be the one on the right probably. Back under the car, y'all. So I got it angled, and I already got the purple wire on there. You can see there. Take your time. But I got it sitting how it's almost gonna sit in there. And now I'm gonna work on this, the big wire there. Take that washer off, put that to the side. I'm gonna put my power wire on, because it goes in that little slot on there. You'll feel a little slot around that terminal, on the top, that big terminal, where that notch there will go into. And then I'll put this little red wire on top of that. I'll put this washer on, and then tighten it on there. So I got the battery hooked up, y'all, or I got the starter hooked up, y'all, and right now I'm about to hook up the battery and see what we got. I did look online just for shits and giggles to see if there's torque specs for the starter on the Chevy. And I mean, not if there is, but what they are. And it says between 25 and 35 pounds. I gotta see if it's foot pounds or inch pounds, but it's probably 35, between 25 and 35 foot pounds. So I'm gonna put in between about 30. I got me a torque wrench in the garage I'm finna go get, but right quick, I'm finna see if it turned over and what it sound like, y'all. Y'all gonna be the first ones to hear it. I ain't worried about starting it right now. I just wanna hear it turn over. That must have been the little gas that was left over. Sound good, y'all. I'm finna grab this torque wrench and set it. Thinking it might be my battery, y'all. I got a cheap battery, and it's only 650 cold cranking amps. I really like the ones like 800 or something like that, but it's all good. I seen it was 30 foot-pounds you want to torque them down to, so I might do like 31 or 32 because I'm gonna use an extension. But I had seen somewhere they say you really don't lose that much torque type stuff when you use extension. So I don't know, don't quote me, but I'm finna torque these down real quick, y'all, and start it and let it run for a little minute. Hopefully let the battery charge up some. Take my dad to his doctor's appointment, so hopefully be in the box Chevy later today when I head to the shop. Day 21 of 30 days in the box Chevy. Day 20 I was down. Day 21 I'm back up. Thank God for real though, because you know, sometimes you just gotta not get depressed and, you know, just keep it pushing. Cause this car shit I love, and when I can't work on something or something get messed up, man, I just be down. I used to get depressed. I begin depressed a little bit, but I bounce back. Not because it's something that I can't handle, but it's just like, dang, another speed bump. But it's cool. We're gonna run into obstacles, y'all. Y'all stay tuned. Well, y'all, to end today's video, y'all watch me change the starter on the box Chevy. Yesterday it was down and out. It was fucked up. Excuse my language, but today we back on it, back to it. It's like 30 something degrees out here. It's cold. I'm cold, but you know, like I said, when you're dedicated, y'all, you gonna make it shake. I gotta get some close for that. But yeah, I mean, we gonna make it do what it do. Gotta stay grounded, stay humble, and remain the same through all situations, y'all. I mean, I ain't gonna say remain the same through all situations, but y'all don't know what I mean. Y'all gotta hold your composure. Yeah, we finna clean up these tools. Finna put my cardboard up, put the jack and stuff up, let the Chevy warm up while I'm doing that, y'all. Just to, you know what I mean, let it do what it do, because it wanna breathe. Y'all seen it. Y'all watched the other video. I ain't hit the gas since then. And it started right up. I mean, the battery sounded a little dead, so we're gonna let it start and charge a little bit while we clean up these tools. It's your boy City 360 getting up out of here, y'all. Next video, y'all probably see. I don't know when I'm gonna show it, but I gotta remove the speedo gear housing and the gear probably from the brown. Replace that gear and my speedometer cable, because my speedometer cable was supposed to be square tipped to go inside the gear because it's a square hole, but I don't got that square tip, y'all. It's broke off, so I didn't know that when first messing with it, but now I know some more. So excuse me, I feel like that's what I'm having to do. I've seen videos where they take the tail shaft housing off and it don't seem too bad. I don't want to have to do that to drain all my fluid and whatnot, so I don't know. I got to see how that works. Might just have to replace my fluid. But yeah, y'all, day 21 and 30 days in the box here with your boy City 360. Right now we 21 and 1. One day we was out, but yeah, I mean, today 21 is gonna be 20 days rolling. It was 19. Day 20 and the rain and day hiccup, y'all, but it was my fault because I over tightened the starter bolt, y'all, and that's what caused that crack, I believe. Don't quote me. If we run into some more issues, like if my shit crack again, if it fuck up again, then it's another issue. But as long as we stay rolling and stay starting good and everything, I might get a new battery, a stronger one, but Everything should say everything, y'all. Y'all stay tuned. It's your boy Actually 360 getting up out of here.